Hi, students. I hope you all are doing well and you are enjoying learning programming. Yes, and these videos are helpful for you. Okay. If so, please add your comment in the comment box. Okay. So, I am back again with a new video in our C++ tutorial, which is types of inheritance. In the last video, we have started with unit 5, which is inheritance, and in that, we have seen the basic concepts of inheritance. Correct? Okay, today we will see different types of inheritance in C++. Okay, so very first type is single inheritance. So you can see in the image, in single inheritance, there is one base class and one derived class. This is single inheritance. So we are deriving a class from one base class. Clear? Single inheritance. Okay, the second one is multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance is process of deriving a new class that inherits the attributes from two or more classes. Okay, so here more than one base class is there and there is one derived class. This is multiple inheritance. So we are deriving A from B and C both. Okay, in the previous type we are deriving one class from one class. Okay, now next is multi hierarchical inheritance. Okay, in hierarchical inheritance, it is defined as the process of deriving more than one class from a base class. Okay, so here opposite is there, one base class is there and we are deriving more than one derived class. Okay, in the previous we have more than one base class and one derived class. Okay, here we have one base class and more than one derived class. This is hierarchical inheritance. Okay, next is multi-level inheritance. Multi-level, as the name indicates, there is multi-level classes. So one class is there, we are deriving class from a base class, then again we are deriving one more class from this class. Correct? So this class A can access from data from B as well as from C, because this is multi-level inheritance. Okay, as B is accessing data, inheriting data from C, so B is having data of C and B both, so A can access both the data from B and C. Understood? This is multi-level inheritance. And next is there is hybrid inheritance. It is the combination of more than one type of inheritance. Okay, so it can be, here we can see here one base class and more than one derived class, and also we have more than one base class and one derived class. So we are combining two types of inheritance here. Yes, we are combining, one is hierarchical inheritance we are combining, and we are combining multiple inheritance. Okay, combination of more than one type of inheritance is called as hybrid inheritance. Understood? So these are the different types of inheritance in C++. Now we will see the practical demonstration for the same. Okay, so here we will write a program. Okay, in that we will take one base class, and that base class will contain the employee information, and will create one derived class. That class will contain the basic salary of employee. So I'm showing you here single inheritance. Okay, so starting with the program, first we'll include the header file, so I'm including hash include io stream. Okay, after that we'll write what, using namespace std. Clear? Okay, now we'll define a class. So I'm defining one class employee. Okay, and in this class we'll have the basic employee information. So let me take employee name. I'm taking here string employee name. Okay, and we'll take here, let's say, designation. So string designation. Okay, now after that we'll define the functions. So I'm defining one function void accept, and this function will get the employee information. So we'll write here enter employee information. Okay, and this information will be in the form of uh, employee name and designation. So I'm writing here cout e employee name. Okay, and designation. Okay, like this. Then we'll read this in cin. Cin we want employee name and designation. So DESI. Okay, this is the variable name. Right. Now we'll define one more function. Let's say void display. Okay. And display function will display the details of employee. So I will display here cout and employee details are okay, and cout, sorry, cout we display e name and designation. So clear. Okay, let me put endl. So here we are using manipulators also. Okay, now after this we need to define a class which is a derived class from the employee class. Okay, so we'll define one more class, let's say emp sal. Okay, and this class is the derived class from the employee class, correct? So the syntax is colon. Okay, first here we specify the mode of inheritance. Okay, the access specifiers public, private or protected. So here I am using public. Okay, so in public no mode, public data will be public, correct? So in the previous video I have explained you, but the private data will be not accessible. Okay, so I'll show you this public, and which class name is emp base class. Okay, so we are deriving emp sal, okay, in public mode from base class employee. Clear? Okay, now in this class we have to define the salary. So I'm taking one variable float salary. Okay, and now we'll have one function, let's say void get sal. As we have derived this class from the employee class, so we can access the members of the or characteristics of the base class, correct? So here I can call the function which we have defined in this base class. So I'm calling this function from the derived class, and this is allowed because it is we are inheriting the properties. Okay, so here we are accessing the data of the base class. After that we'll accept the salary. So here we'll write enter salary, and cin will read the salary. This is small. Okay, then now we create one more function, let's say void, or we can display in the same function only. Okay, so I'm creating void disp. Okay, and this function will display the details. Okay, so here I am calling the base class function display first, and then will they display the okay, then we will display the salary. So cout we are displaying what? Salary. Okay, okay, so these are two classes, one is the base class employee, okay, and one is the derived class. I hope it is clear how to create a derived class from the base class and how to access the data. So you can directly access the data from derived class. Okay, now we will define the main function. Okay, now int main. In main, first we will create the object, correct? Now here we will create the object of derived class, because with the help of this we can access the properties of base class, correct? So we will create the object of derived class, and using this we can access the properties. Okay, so here I will create obj. Okay, now with the help of this obj dot, we are accessing what? Okay, void accept and void display is accessible. Why void accept and void display is accessible? Because these functions are my private functions, so I need to make this public first. Okay, now I will try this obj dot. Okay, now here I am calling get style function first, and then I am calling obj dot disp function. Okay, understood? Okay, and we'll write here return 0. Now save it and let me execute this. So here we have, okay, one bracket is missing. Again, employee. Oh, we have not used here double quotes. Big mistake. So employee name, okay, employee name is, let's say, Uruj, and designation is, let's say, doctor. Okay, and salary I am entering, okay, amount. So employee details are these. Understood? So this is the example of single inheritance in C++. Okay. I hope it is clear to everyone. If you have any doubt, any queries, you can ask in the comment box, and we will do more such programs in our upcoming videos. Okay. So we'll stop here for today. Thank you. And don't forget to hit the like button.